How much involvement do you, first off, have with the victims' families? And what do you think is appropriate? Do you think a victim's family should be able to veto something like this? Should they have final say? Because in most jurisdictions, they don't, even if there are jurisdictions like ours that you have to talk to the victim and involve them and let them know, but they do not have the final say because they are not the client. It is the people of the state of Florida or state of Idaho, etc.
You're absolutely right. They don't have the final say, but nobody has a greater vested interest in this than the families and the other victims. I mean, you've got to. I don't. And you said we're going to talk about this later. I don't understand how this went down, because I know that here they would have gone to the families, they would have had a discussion, and they would have done a couple things at least so that there wasn't an outrage. Go ahead.
Idiot Win said, continued, the prosecutor said they met with available family members last week, weighed the right path forward, and made a formal offer to Koberger. That's from the article.
I don't know what weighed the right path forward means.
I couldn't take enough time to meet with all the families. Like, what hurry is Brian Koberger in? I would have been like, chill there, brother. Let me talk to all the victims' families, and then I'll get back to you. We've had prosecutors who say they don't work on our timelines, right? No. So, I mean,
don't we have Zoom? Isn't there a Zoom thing or something like that? I mean, who's unreachable in today's world that you can't actually sit down and have a conversation with someone face to face and go through, tell you the pros, the cons, why we're doing it, explain it, take the edge off, hopefully get an agreement. If you don't get an agreement, at least get something that says, I understand, so that the victims understand why the prosecutor is doing it. So you're not at odds with those victims, because frankly, these victims have every right to have input into your decision. Now, they don't control your decision as a prosecutor, but they have every right to have input.